Introduction to John Searle's Philosophy of Mind. I am Dr. Akbar Ziaee. One of the philosophical concerns is the relationship between body and soul. The materialist perspective believes only in one reality, namely matter, and therefore examines the body-mind relationship. The dualist perspective, or dualism, addresses the relationship between soul and body. John Searle is a prominent contemporary analytical philosopher. He is known for his work in the philosophy of language and the philosophy of mind. Searle earned his doctorate from Oxford University and served as a professor at Berkeley. His expertise includes the philosophy of language, the philosophy of mind, and topics like consciousness. In the book Philosophy of Mind from the perspective of John Searle, I discuss the views of this contemporary American philosopher regarding criticism of cognitivism and computational models of the brain. This includes what supporters of strong artificial intelligence interpret as information processing. The distinction between strong AI and weak AI turns around the scope and depths of their capabilities. Strong AI refers to a theoretical form of AI that can perform any intellectual task a human can. It possesses general intelligence and understanding. Characteristics of strong AI are capable ability to reason, learn, and understand across diverse without being especially trained, exhibit self-awareness, consciousness, and intentionality, can make decisions, solve problems, and generate creative ideas like a human. The application of a strong AI would be a machine that can adapt and function as a fully autonomous human brain. Challenges of strong AI are the requirement of advances in understanding, consciousness, general reasoning, and emotional intelligence. A strong AI needs to raise ethical concerns, including control, alignment with human values, and societal impacts. Weak AI refers to AI systems designed for specific tasks. It operates with a predefined range and lacks general intelligence. Characteristics of weak AI are that it is highly specialized for a single purpose, for example, facial recognition, language translation, or medical diagnosis. Functions based on patterns and data within its training scope and does not possess self-awareness or consciousness. Weak AI is widely used in areas such as virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant, recommendation system like Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon, autonomous vehicle like self-driving car navigation systems, healthcare like AI diagnostics and drug discoveries. Strong AI represent the vision of creating machines with human-like cognitive abilities, while weak AI exemplify the special application of current technology. The Chinese room argument proposed by philosopher John Searle in 1980 is a thought experiment designed to challenge the idea that a computer running a program can have a mind, understanding, or consciousness merely by processing symbols. Imagine a person who does not understand Chinese sitting inside a room. Inside the room are a set of Chinese characters, a rule book written in the person's native language that explains how to manipulate these characters based on their forms, and black sheets of paper for writing responses. A Chinese speaker outside the room slips a question in Chinese under the the door. Using the rulebook, the person manipulates the symbols to produce a valid Chinese response and slip it back outside. From the perspective of the outside observer, it seems as though the person inside the room understands Chinese because the responses are coherent and meaningful. However, Searle argues that the person does not actually understand Chinese. They are simply following syntactic rules. Syntax alone is insufficient for semantics. Searle uses this argument to critique strong AI and claims computers operate by manipulating symbols based on rules without any understanding of what those symbols mean. Merely simulating the behavior of a mind does not equate to having a mind or consciousness. Proponents of strong AI argues that while the individual in the room may not understand Chinese, the entire system, it means the person, the rulebook, and the process does understand. Searle counters that even if the person memorized the rulebook and performed all steps in his head, he still would not understand Chinese. The robot suggests embedding the program in a robot with sensory inputs and outputs to create a more embodied understanding. Searle responds that adding sensory inputs still does not provide genuine understanding, just more data manipulation. Some argue that the argument misunderstands what it means to understand, particularly if understanding is framed functionally, for example, behaving as thought you understand. The Chinese room argument remains influential in discussion about the nature of consciousness and understanding, the limits of computational models of mind, and ethical and philosophical consideration in AI development. While advancement in AI like deep learning have created machines that can process and generate natural language, Searle's critique persists as a philosophical challenge to claims that machines can truly, while advancement in AI like deep learning have created machines that can process and generate natural language. Searle's critique persists as a philosophical challenge to claim that machines can truly think or understand. John McCarthy, a philosopher of computer science at Stanford University, authored an article titled "What Has AI in Common with Philosophy?" on February 29, 1996. In his paper, John McCarthy argues that AI and philosophy share a deep connection, particularly in the realm of epistemology. He highlights these key points. Formalizing common sense. Both AI and philosophy grapple with the challenge of representing and reasoning with common sense knowledge about the world. AI aims to build systems that can understand and interact with the world like humans do, which requires capturing the implicit assumptions and background knowledge that we take for granted. Understanding intelligence. AI seeks to understand and imitate human intelligence, which involves investigating the nature of consciousness, reasoning, and learning. These are fundamental questions that have long been explored by philosophers. The role of logic. Logic plays a crucial role in both fields. Philosophers eager to analyze arguments and formalize reasoning, while AI researchers use it to represent knowledge and build intelligent systems. The nature of knowledge. Both AI and philosophy are concerned with the nature of knowledge, how it is acquired, and how it is used. AI systems need to be able to represent and reason with knowledge in order to solve problems and make decisions. McCarthy's paper emphasizes that AI and philosophy can benefit from each other. Philosophical insights can guide AI research by providing a deeper understanding of the cognitive processes involved in the intelligence, while AI research can help to test and refine philosophical theories about knowledge, reasoning, and the mind. In essence, McCarthy argues that AI and philosophy are not separate disciplines, but rather two sides of the same coin. They both seek to understand the nature of intelligence and the workings of the human mind, and they can both contribute to the development of more intelligent and sophisticated AI system. Thank you for your attention.